Have you experienced some weird digestive symptoms like bloating, pain and discomfort after a long stressful week? And when your tummy is not feeling good, the whole mood just goes to waste. So what is this mysterious connection between the gut and the brain? Let's learn about it. Hey everyone, it's Dishika, and today we're going to be talking about the gut and the brain connection, which is, wow, something so amazing, something the whole scientific community and the health community is thriving on, and it is such an important and such a beautiful knowledge, the way your brain and your gut is connected, that everybody should be aware about. So let's learn what is this amazing mysterious connection, which is not a mystery anymore, and yeah, let's dive into it. So I'm going to explain this to you in a really simple analogy so that it's easy for you to understand, and that even you can teach it to at least a couple of people around you. So in this example, take your brain as the central government and your enteric nervous system or your gut as the state government. Now, the central government is supposed to look after the smooth functioning and order of the entire country, which in this case is your body, and the state government is supposed to look after the states. Here we've taken the example of a gut. Now, any misfunctioning or any loss of order in the central government's functioning will ultimately affect the whole country, which is a body, and also have effects on the different systems, which are the states in this case, and we've taken the example of a gut. And the same way goes around with the state government's functioning. If there's any problem going on in the states, it will also have an impact on how the whole country performs as a whole. So now you must be wondering, how are these central and the state governments in a body aware of what's going on with each other? That's done with something known as the gut-brain axis, which is basically a communication through a bunch of neurotransmitters and hormones in a body. Okay, Dishika, that's enough science for me. I just want to know, how does this impact me, and why is this important for me to even learn in the first place? So when a person becomes stressed, the body activates what is known as the fight or the flight response, and for example, digestion even stops completely or slows down so that the body can direct its internal energy to save us from that perceived threat. Now, for example, if it's a less severe threat, for example, like a public speaking event where you are stressed out, but it's not a real threat for the body, for example, there isn't anybody harming your life, or there isn't a tiger which is out here to hunt you, your body is just in that loop of that perceived stress, because your body does not know that, okay, these are just a bunch of people I need to speak in front of, or it's a tiger. So your body will have the same response of the fight or the flight situation, and it will keep releasing the stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, and over a long time it will just slow down your digestion, and you'll experience these weird symptoms like abdominal pain and discomfort, and just like a really bad feeling in your stomach. Absolutely not the butterflies in your stomach, which are the good part, and that's also linked with how you perceive different emotions and how your gut perceives those emotions. But in this case, chronic stress can have an impact on how your gut and how your digestion goes through, and this is the way it happens. Now I know it's impractical to eliminate stress completely from a life, because we have duties and we have responsibilities, and our brain is even trained to perceive threat, but we can train ways, we can train our body, we can train our mind, we can train our brain to perceive threat in a more healthy manner, have a healthy response to it, and become resilient to it instead of trying to completely eliminate or run away from it. I'd love to talk more about my own personal stress management tips, so if you'd like to know, please comment down below so that I know what you would like to see and that I can build more content around that. And other than stress management, what is good for gut health is definitely having a good nutritious diet, including probiotics and prebiotics, eating fresh fruits, eating fresh vegetables, making sure you're getting adequate protein, making sure you're getting adequate physical activity and movement, keeping yourself happy, keeping yourself at peace, and getting some good sleep, resting well enough. Just basic lifestyle habits and understanding how the stress impacts your gut can save you from so many problems. And usually all of these problems like IBS and GERD are so chronic, and that's why they are even tough to deal with, because you know, we're actually dealing with a lot of underlying trauma and a lot of underlying anxiety when a patient comes in, and it's really tough to understand. That's why prevention is better than cure. Of course, cure happens if you're committed to it, but when we can prevent something, then why not? So I hope this was of help. Please like and share the video with more people so that more people can be aware about this, and please subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more of such content. Thank you.